Hey, my name is Andre, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use Chainlink Local with Remix IDE. So Chainlink Local is basically the CCP Local Simulator, as you already know from previous videos, and it can be used with Foundry, Hardhat, and Remix IDE development environments, both with and without forking multiple different test networks. If I scroll down over here, I can see the link to the Chainlink Local documentation, and documentation is available here in the description as well. If I click it, I will open the Chainlink Local documentation. I'm looking for the API reference section, CCP Local Simulator.sol, usage with Foundry, Hardhat, and Remix IDE, which is why I'm here today. So I'm going to scroll down just to the Remix IDE part. And here I can see that I will need to only create CCP Local Simulator.sol file and paste the following code, which is just importing CCP Local Simulator contract from the Chainlink Local GitHub repository. And I'm just gonna copy that. As I said, I'll just need to compile it and deploy it to Remix VM, and then I can use it. So I will call the configuration function to get the basic config details. I'll need router and link token addresses to deploy my contracts. We'll see that in a minute. And then it's just a matter of interacting with the contract itself. If you encounter in this not enough gas for call custom error, the only thing that you need to do is to switch to custom from estimated gas to custom gas limit. This is the new section in Remix IDE, and the rest will just work as expected. So let's see it in action. So I'm going to open Remix IDE. As I said, I have exactly the same sender and receiver contracts we have throughout this whole playlist YouTube series. And sender contract does nothing but sends tokens and this string message using Chainlink CCIP. On the receiver side, receiver contract accepts those tokens and then stores that message in this text storage variable. And I intentionally put this only allow listed sender modifier on top of the underscore CCIP receive function, which means that if I don't call the allow list sender function before I send my cross-chain transaction, that cross-chain transaction will actually fail on testnet. So let's see how we'll catch that error using Chainlink Local. So as already being said, I'll just delete this and repeat the process. We'll need to create a new file. So let's just create a new file, CCP Local Simulator. Okay, so CCP Local Simulator.sol and paste the content here and just compile the smart contract. Okay, cool. Now that the contract is compiled, I'm gonna go to Deploy and Run Transactions tab, and I'm gonna switch to Remix VM Paris version. I'm using Paris because of the push zero opcode. Ethereum Sepolia has that opcode, but some other blockchains, majority of them do not. So with the Paris version, I'm sure that it will work with all the currently supported CCP blockchains. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select CCP to Local Simulator over here from this drop-down menu and deploy it, which we just saw. Now I can call the configuration so I can see all the details about my already pre-deployed contracts in a local environment that supports CCIP. And now let's quickly deploy sender and receiver contract as well. So let's deploy sender. So sender contract needs link token address and router token address. I'm going to just grab it from the simulator. So link token is here. Okay, link and router contract, source router is here. And let me quickly deploy it. And let's do the same thing for the receiver contract as well. So compile it, deploy CCP receiver. Receiver only needs router. So destination router, copy, paste, deploy, and I deployed sender and receiver contracts. Now, if I try to call the send function of a sender contract, I'm gonna copy the receiver. Some text will be hello world. Destination chain selector is this one from the configuration, configure, and for tokens and amount I'm sending, I'm gonna use CCP BNM, and amount is 100. Now this will fail because I haven't fund my sender contract with CCP burn and mint tokens, I haven't fund my smart contract with link tokens for fees, and I haven't called the CCP receiver the allow listed sender on the function on the CCP receiver smart contract. So let me quickly try to transact, and we can see here that I got the error transfer amount exceeds balance. So I'll need to fund my smart contract with link and CCP BNM tokens. So to do that, I'm gonna go to CCP Local Simulator once again and compile it. So CCP Local Simulator already pre-deployed a bunch of contracts, and I have their addresses. So what I'm going to do now is let's quickly get CCP BNM. So CCP BNM is burn mint ERC 677 helper. That's the type of it. And instead of deploying it, I'm just gonna grab it from here. So I'm gonna copy this address and load here at address. And now I have BNM contract, CCP BNM contract as well. To get one CCP BNM, I just need to call the drip function, and here I'm going to provide the address of a sender. So this is the sender contract, call the drip, transact, and here it is. Now my sender contract has one CCP BNM, like we did other tests with InFoundry and Hardhat. Finally, I'll need link tokens for fees. So I can do that. I can grab them actually from the simulator. There is this function called request link from faucet, and I'm gonna paste my sender contract, and I'm gonna request for 5 links. So that'll be 5 and 18 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 12, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, that's 18, 6 times 3 is 18, and I'm gonna hit transact, and now my sender contract has 1 CCP BNM in it and 5 link in it. Now, if I call the send function, it should revert, right? And that's because we now got this custom error from the receiver contract we already saw in previous videos, saying that only allow listed sender can call this function. So I'll just allow list sender now. So I'm gonna paste the address of a sender, which is 93, yeah, and here it's true. So now if I hit transact again, that should work. Finally, we encounter in this error not enough gas for call. That can happen with Remix. So to fix this, what I need to do is, as stated in a docs, just switch to custom gas limit instead of estimated gas. So custom instead of estimated gas, and just repeat the process. So send again, and now everything's fine. On the other side, however, if we click the text button over here, this is the text we received, it's hello world. This is the text we sent from the sender. If I change this to hello Chainlink local, if I have enough link for fees, and apparently I have, this should now be hello Chainlink local, and this is in completely local environment. It's really fast, and that's how you can use Chainlink local with Remix IDE on a local development environment. Thank you for watching.